A virus hits the students in a school. Nurse Bertha discovers that the students are either sick, well, or carriers of the virus. She finds the following percentage of people in the categories. Oh, look at this. She's collecting data. Isn't that so nice? And there we have our student population. So basically, to save us some time right now, are you okay with doing this as a matrix and this as a matrix? We can work with the labels after. Now, the important thing to do, if I'm going to call this matrix A, and we would change all those percentages to a decimal, and I'm going to call this matrix B, the important thing to recognize here is A is a 3 by 2, and the 3 stands for the well, sick, carrier, and the 2 stands for grade 11, grade 12. And B is a 2 by 2, and the first 2 stands for 11 or 12, and the second one is male, female. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to get you to put those into your calculator as A and B, and you just overwrite the ones we had before. If you look at A and B, there's only one matrix multiplication that makes sense. Can you see that it only makes sense to do A times B? Because this is a 3 by 2 and this is a 2 by 3. Oh, 2 by 2. And not only do the numbers match in the middle, but they also represent the same thing in the same order, grade 11 and grade 12. If we would do this, we would get a matrix that is, I should make it a little bit bigger, a 3 by 2, right? And that 3 by 2, the first 3 would still stand for well, sick, and carrier, because that's what it stood for in the original matrix A. And the last 2 would stand for males and females. So quickly times A times B together, and your calculator will throw out a bunch of new information. Yeah, so if we round to the nearest whole number, that would be the answer if we do A times B. Then from that, what's our first question? How many males are sick? About 79. Question B. How many females are well? About 38. How many carriers are female? About 76. Okay? So what it allows us to do is it allows us to get a bunch of data quickly. Each of those things would not be hard things to solve if you didn't have matrices. If you forgot matrices, you have the math skills to figure each of those things out. All this is doing is giving us a tool which allows us to figure them out easier, quicker.